Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from Acadia Recreation Complex here in Calgary, Alberta. We're here for the Canadian Q Sports Association 2023 Western Championships, also known as CCS. If you don't know them as Canadian Q Sports Association, that's what CCS stands for. We're on day number 4 at Cinco de Mayo. We're in the middle of the first matchup for the 8-ball teams right now. It is a qualifier round matchup, and this is a showdown between Just a Tip and DIPSOMANIACS. It is a race to 11 between them, and give me a couple of seconds here. I gotta do a couple things. First thing I gotta do is bring up the 8-ball team, so you guys know we're doing 8-ball teams. Second thing I gotta do is I gotta bring up the second TV table, which I haven't done that yet, so I'll have to go do that right now. Okay, I'll have to set this up. I didn't have enough time to set up, and I need to get this. I need to get this set up so I can go for a quick breather because I haven't had a break yet. So I'm gonna go take a break because I'm exhausted, man. You guys got me worn out. I can't. I quit. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Second here. Okay, so that's good now. Having issues with the Wi-Fi, I can't do anything about it. All right, so there's the two tables. Everything's set up. The scoreboard's good. You guys know what's going down. I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to come back. When I come back, YouTube is not receiving enough video to do smooth streaming. So you guys may not get a good experience, but it's only going to be temporary because it should be okay. Should be okay eventually. It's just when somebody's like downloading stuff or uploading stuff, it's dipping into the signal a little bit, but it should be okay. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. It's a little inspirational song. All right, so I'll come back. I'll update the scores. You guys can do the sharing for me in the meantime. I'll share my personal page first. Then I'll come back and I'll share some other pages after I have my breather. If the stream crashes while I'm gone, I will come back and I'll restart the stream, but it should be okay. It's just going to dip here and there. I'll be right back. been on the whole time. As can barely see, they're using that table also. So that table, we won't catch any of the action on that table at all. But I'll have to do my best to keep up with who won. I have no idea who won that last game there either. I think they're tied at 1 now, though. I'll leave it as tied as 1, and I'll go over there and double check. I don't care about that. Hang on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's 1-1. Oh, but there's another game done on this table, too. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with the score. I'll be right back. Okay, it's 2-1 for just the tip. I had 2, but I didn't know what happened on the third game. Now I know. Taking care of business every way. It's all right. And working overtime. That's the way these guys are doing it right now. They're working overtime. 3 tables at once. No idea the lineups or anything. I'm just here to put up scores. Enjoy the show. I missed the shot, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to keep focused on table 1, the main table, and then everything else I'll just try to get the scores from. So unfortunately, if there's any great shots on the table 2, it's going to be on small screen, and I won't get the replay on it. Every way. Missed the shot on table 2. Turnover there. Just a tip at the table. DIPSOMANIACS here on table number 1 on our big screen. And Ryan Epp from Just a Tip on table number 3 in the background, top right of your screen behind the logo. Blake will come up short on his shot, turns the table over. So DIPSOMANIACS at 2 tables, at all 3 tables now. Rose Cantor from DIPSOMANIACS on table number 3, the table that you can barely see on the top right of your screen, behind the logo. She's gonna miss her shot. Blake Holmes on table 2 taking his shot right now. Makes it. Not sure who this guy is from DIPSOMANIACS, but he just made his shot. On table number 1. Blake taking a shot on table number 2 to the corner. He'll make it. Guy whose name I don't know. On table number 1 makes his shot. I think his name is on the side of the Yogi, it says on the side of his arm. Is that what he goes by? It's gonna miss the 1 ball though.
This yours?
Yeah, yeah, that's a thumper, man. To see how it fits. Big shot to the corner. Player from DIPSOMANIACS on table number 2 is going to come up with a bank shot here for the 8 ball. He's got to make it. 11 balls made on table number 1. Nice shot. Oh, he just missed the bank on the side. Oh, no. And it doesn't go in the other pocket, luckily for him. But unfortunately for him, leaves an easy 8 ball for Blake Holmes, who's at the table on table 2. The player from Just the Tip just missed on table number 1. So if his name is Yogi, Yogi's coming to the table now. I got to be careful with names, man, because I was calling Robert Giroux Dan Giroux. I had no idea I was doing it either. I totally thought his name was Dan. I was like, good job, Dan. My name's Robert. Yeah, just kidding. I'm trying to play an accent because he's French. Not very good at the French accent, obviously. Even though I was born in Canada, I should be good, right? But, all right, so all right, so it's 4-1. Oops. There we go. It's 4-1, and DIPSOMANIACS are breaking on table number 2. I think they're waiting for one of the players from table number 3 right now for them to get going on the rest of the matches. So if that's the case, we will zoom in here on table number 2. Smash and break. His name is Rob. Okay, so the other guy was Yogi. Yogi's playing here on table number 1 again. They're about to get breaking on this main table. Yeah. Oh, I had the wrong lyrics. Good thing I didn't sing that one through. I wish I didn't play music here because it just makes me want to sing all the time. I'm not a good singer, you know. I'm good at commentating, but I'm not good at singing. I don't need anybody to tell me that. I know on my own. If I was good, I'd go on American Idol, but I'm not. I think the last time I sang, oh man, I don't even remember how long ago it was, but it was quite some time ago. Drinking too many tequilas, got on the stage for some Hotel California. Now, I was pretty drunk on tequila, like I mentioned, so I don't know if the crowd really enjoyed the song as much as I remember, but I remember people like clapping and I don't know, maybe somebody whistled and cheered too. Or maybe that was just my brain. I don't know, but that was the only time and I barely remember. All I remember is that from what I recall, they loved me. But it could have been the tequila talking. Can I make it a split screen and not picture in picture? You know what? I would, but I don't like the split screen. I really don't. I think it looks weird. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't really like it, man. Let's see. Trying to see what I can do for you, man, but I just don't like it. Not feeling good about it. And because I'm looking at this, like I'm losing track of the score too, because I'm trying to do this computer stuff here. So I don't think it's a good idea, but I'll try it still. I'll update the scores once I'm done doing this. I don't know, man. There you go. Now I gotta get rid of that table too. That's the best I can do. I don't like it though. I just don't. Not a big fan, man. Makes everybody look weird too. Well, I know. You know what? The picture-in-picture David Wilson is not about what I like. The picture-in-picture is just so you guys have a table to look at. But the split screen, I find it's weird. Like even for me, commentating on it, it's weird. But I'll go find out what the score is and update the score. There's a few games that went in, so they got to be deeper in the match by now. Okay, 6-1. Yeah, and then another thing too is like because like here I can't go on to now I can no longer go on to like the full screen anymore. So then for the replays it's weird too because you got to watch the replays only half the screen. Where with the other one, you know, I get the full screen for the replay. It looks a lot better. But I'll let it go for this matchup. I'll think about it. I'll ponder on it. Or you know what? Maybe let the crowd decide. What do you guys like? Do you guys like this setup? If you feel like this is a really good setup, I'll stick with it. But just know that personally, I don't like it. I'm not against it, but if somebody streams like that, I'm okay with watching it like that. But if I'm streaming, I'm not okay with it. That's the best way I can put it. Blake Holmes says, yeah, I agree. It's weird. Table's all screwed. Yeah, because like you got to shrink the table too, so it looks all weird. It looks like these guys are playing on 2x4s. Makes it look like they're playing on those English tables. Hey, what's the scores? Is it 6-1? Still? Okay. Yeah, it makes it look like those little British tables. I think those are 3x6. The black ball, I think they call it. What's up, Jeff Wanless? Joey Bolio says, I wouldn't mind it. I guess in a sense, like you do get to see some of the action a little bit bigger on the side, but it just looks weird. I mean, look at that. You got half this guy's arm in the way. And he pops in. And then his ass end is another pool table. Oh, wait, look. He's got a deformed foot. I'm only kidding, though. All right, so I got 2-1 so far. 2 people say keep it. 1 person says change it back. Shane Pellerin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kyle Ashmore, welcome. Looking to bank the 8 ball here on the second table. Oh, nice shot. But he lost the 8 ball. Beautiful shot, loses the 8 ball. 6-2. I ain't going to argue about it, though, you know. So, like I said, I'll leave it to the crowd. The viewers get a choice. It's viewer's choice, baby. You tell me what you want to do. Thomas Tubal says on YouTube, prefer picture-in-picture. So we're tied at 2. Tied at 2. Do you like this picture, or would you rather picture-in-picture? Okay, so here's a... Best way to look at it. Here's a replay. Okay, so we're looking at the replay on the table on the right while you look at the table on the left. Is that weird? Maybe not. I don't know. A little bit weird. I guess because you don't know which table you're looking at. But, I mean, I knew that I was looking at the 8 ball, and I guided all you guys to the 8 ball. But you would have been looking at the other table. You might have missed that bank on the 8 ball. 62, and, well, Dipsomaniacs are on one table, and Just the Tip is on the other table at the far end. Dan Clark, the man with the master plan, is playing on table number 2. Rob Giroux is stopping things for a second. I think that's here. You can sort of see the table in the background there. I don't know. It's not that bad, I guess. It's not that bad. Maybe I can live with it. I don't know, David. You're convincing me a little bit. That's why I said, I might just let it go. But only for this match. Then I'll think about it again. Blake Holmes says the balls look oblong long. Yeah, they do. They look a little weird. They don't look round. But I think that's just maybe just pickiness. Oh. By the way, you shouldn't be commenting on the phone. Oh wait, this is Clinton. Okay, I said Blake, you shouldn't be commenting on the stream while you're playing a match on table 1. But that's that's his brother Clinton over there commenting. You got me, Clinton. How you doing, Gunner? Welcome to the stream. Kyle Kelly, Luella, welcome to the stream. Makes the shot on the one on table number 1. No more opinions, eh? So we got a tie 2-2. 2 people said they liked this setup with the 2 tables like this. 2 others said they liked it better with the picture-in-picture. Which, when it comes to the replay, I'd rather have it picture-in-picture. But when it comes to watching these guys play, I feel like it's not too bad to have the side-by-side. David's convinced me a little bit. You're changing my religion, brother. I don't know, man. I didn't want to change. I wasn't looking for change. Yeah, you got me, Clinton. And it took me a second to realize too, because I was like, how the hell is Blake messaging me on the stream when he's just about to walk up to the tail? I was like, this guy's focused on my phone on the stream. But it was you. Not sure what happened on table number 3, but they're at a standstill over there. Dan Clark on table number 2. Trying to work the table out. Blake Holmes, also from Just a Tip, on table number 1. Ooh, trying to break it out. He almost scratched. He missed the breakout. Yeah, I don't know. It's starting to... I'm kind of okay with it. A little bit. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. Suddenly the world makes sense again. Weird. But I do like the picture-in-picture with the replay. Looks like Dan's found the shot to the side pocket. I don't think he can set up with a 15 ball here, so he's going to have to maybe try to stun draw for the 9 or draw really hard. And I don't know. Maybe just draw a little bit and set up with a 13 ball, actually. Just a little bit. I don't know if he got it. He was trying to. If he doesn't have it, he could try to take on the shot in the 15 to the bottom left. It's going to be a ball in hand. No? Yeah, it's a ball hand, right? Did he not miss that shot on table number 1? Your future says, huh? He's got to take the shot on the 15 here on table 2. Gonna come up short. Decent leave though. I mean, he's left him the shot on the 3. So he's got a starting point. Actually, it's not that good of a leave. He's only got one problem ball, which is a 6, but that actually goes to the top right corner. No, that's going to be a foul. Hit the 6 ball first on table 1. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like people don't like it. Yeah, it's like, that's what I mean. At first, like, I don't like it because I know it, like, I'd rather have the full screen. It looks much better on the full screen, especially if you're watching on TV. I think it'll look a lot better full screen than split screen. Maybe on the phone too, it might be better full screen than split screen. I don't know. Now I'm talking to myself, convincing myself that I want to go back to picture-in-picture. I really don't know what happened with the score on that table, on the far table. I'll have to find out what the score is again. I'll wait till these 2 racks finish, or at least one of them too. And then I'll ask them to give me the score. It's either 7-2 or 6-3. I know that much. This is a bit of a challenging shot here for Blake because the ball is right against the rail. He's going to overcut it, and he's going to scratch. As long as he didn't scratch, he was okay, but if he scratched, that was no good. So Dan's going to end up tied up here on table number 2 for the 15. He's got a shot on the 9 ball, but it's not an easy one. Not sure what this guy's name is from DIPSOMANIACS on table number 1 because he doesn't have a name on his sleeve. We'll call him the nameless one. Oh, and he's going to miss the 8 ball. A little bit of pressure on that one. Bank on the other table, and oh, it's not going to go in. He's going to give his opponent, I believe his name is Rob, a chance at the table here on table 2. And Blake Holmes on table number 1, looking to make the 8 ball here for a 7-2 lead. It might be 7-3, it might be 8-3 or 8-2. I'll find out. Hey Blake, can you tell me what the score is now? All right, so it's 8-2 for just the tip. I don't know if this is going to be back to back on this table, meaning matches going forward. I know they have matches coming up at 10 o'clock tonight. Some of the matches that were for 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow have been adjusted to 10 o'clock tonight. That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. I mean, that's hearsay, but that's what I heard from one of the players that was talking about their match. 8-2. Just the tip is in the lead. They need 3 games to win. Rod Arriagada on table number 1. He was on the highlight reel on day number 2, I believe it was. Or was it day number 1? I think it was day number 1. He had the highlight, the top highlight. If you want to see those highlights, you can check them out on the CCS, Canadian Q Sports Association Facebook page. Don't go to the group because the group is different than the page. I don't know what the group is, but this is the page. That's where you'll find the highlights. Well, he's made the shot, but he's going to end over top of the ball here. And what happened with the 8 ball on this other table? I missed it. I think it's 9-2. Looks like DIPSOMANIACS went to go do a shot on the 3 ball, made the shot on the 3 ball, but kicked the 8 ball to the corner. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So it's 9-2 now. Just the tip needs 2 wins. Chance to get one of those 2 here with Robert at the table. He's going to come up short on the 3 ball though. On the far table that you guys can't see on the screen, they got a match going down over there as well. Just the tip of the table over there. 3 stripes remaining plus the 8 ball. DIPSOMANIACS here on table number 1. Got a bit of body movement on the shot. He's going to come up short. You're not playing teams tomorrow? Makes the shot to the corner. He's going to have a couple options here. We're still waiting for an opponent here on table number 2. Just a tip is going to scratch on the 8 ball on table number 3. The one you guys can't see. Ball in hand for Yogi. He's going to have a chance to be able to get his team a little closer. Combination here on the main table. Oh, and he jumped the ball off the table. I can't believe that happened. I don't even know how he did that. I should have saved that. I should have saved it for some of the bloopers because there's been some weird shots so far. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. We'll see if we can do a blooper reel. Jerry Trapp, welcome to the stream. Jackie Howe, Jindy Baines. Got a chance to meet Jindy Baines a little earlier. Shot to the corner is good. Got the 4 ball here available. It's going to make the 8. They're on the hill. I think it's actually over. Pretty sure it's over. Hey, Blake, is it over? Yeah, right? It's 11-2, right? It's fast. It's hard to keep track, too, man. All right, so it's, yeah, they're good. It's over. They won the table on the backhand. One of the guys had a ball in hand, and I think he missed the shot with the ball in hand, while the guy from Just a Tip had a 8-ball just sitting there waiting, and he made the 8-ball. So that's it for this match. I need to find out what's going on for our next match. And do we have any more opinions on the picture-in-picture, or if this is good? Looks like everybody's good so far with this picture. What about the YouTube familia? YouTube family. No more opinions on that one. I hate the screen. Every time it goes dark, it annoys me. Cool wind in my head. Warm smell of colitas. All right, I gotta be back. I gotta find out what's going on with the next matches, if they're happening right away, or if I have to stop the stream, because I was told 10 o'clock and it's only 9:20. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're done. We just went. That's when it started. We can get going right now. Yeah, tell them we'll start. Just the team.
All right, so it's going to be, what's the name of their team? Better Than Freds from Grand Prairie. They're going to be playing here against Just the Tip. Please bring me my wine. 1969. Just the Tip versus Better Than Freds from Grand Prairie. Shout out to them, man. The only team from Grand Prairie showing up to play in this event. Better Than Freds, okay. And so they're just getting their teammates. They're gonna gather everyone so they can get going. I gotta go have a bathroom break. I would like to call my family, and then when I come back, I'm gonna update the score, and yeah, we'll go from there. These guys should be starting. I see 1, 2 of them already coming here, 3 of them already here, so they're getting their team together. I'll try to make it quick for myself. Okay, thank you. No, because you play most of your games over there. Yeah. I want to jump in on any.
Yeah.
I want to. Because I don't get a break long enough for it. It's only like 2 matches, 3 matches, but you need at least like 30, 40 minutes. I was thinking about playing the $100 one that they were having yesterday, but I was streaming, so I couldn't. All right. Let's get into this match now. Everybody's ready to go, including myself. Bring up the matches here. We're doing this one on 2 tables. We have table number 1, I believe. Yeah, table number 1 is going to be David against Sunil. David is on Team Better Than Freds from Grand Prairie, Alberta. Table number 2, we have Devin from Better Than Freds playing against Blake from Just a Tip. And it looks like Better Than Freds opens up with breaks on this round. They came up dry on table number 2, so Blake's at that table right now trying to work out the puzzle. Looking for low ball. Doesn't really have much else to shoot at. It's got to open up that 4 or that 2 and that 3 still. He'll miss the 2 and the 3, has a shot on the 5, or maybe he has a shot on the 5. If not, he definitely has a shot on the 1. This table here, we got David walking around taking a look at the table. It's a race to 11 between these teams, so first team to 11 points wins. So a couple of options here on table 1. Table 2 looks like Blake's going to try to take on that 5 ball. It's going to make the shot too. It's got a shot on the 4 ball now with a breakout angle towards that 2 and 3. He's taking a look at that breakout angle right now. David from Better Than Freds on table 1 is looking to make the 9 ball. He has 2 stripes that are tied up to the 3 that he needs to open up. The 3rd stripe is tied up to the 5. It's a little bit more free than the other 2 stripes are, but it doesn't really have a pocket for anything. I feel like he feels like there's no other option except for to just go for it, but I feel like there's really nothing there. I feel like maybe you try to play a safety here, or maybe you make this shot first and then you try to play a safety. You can take that, oh, he's going to try to get up table. You could have just played it slowly for that 14 ball and then just pop that 14 ball past the 4 that's sitting by the side pocket, and then just freeze the white ball near to the 12 ball. That would have taken away most shots, left them uncomfortable shooting over the ball. Trying to work something out here. Looks like you can see some of the stripes. He's going to call the combo.
Yeah, I gotta remind me tomorrow 'cause I gotta read it.
Oh, nice try.
Not right now.
Really nice try. Came up short though. So the table is turned over to Sunil, who will come and try to work this table out. He doesn't really have a problem ball, but he's got tight situations that he's got to address. Trisha Baines, welcome to the stream. Matt Cadzo, welcome to the stream. Shot to the corner is good on table 2. Comes up short on table 1. Turns the table over. There's a tied up stripe here for David, but he can maybe break it out and still have the shot to the top right corner. He should be able to break it out here. Pretty natural too, just some topspin, full tops. Maybe a touch of lefts, not too much. Just avoids the scratch on table 2. He didn't break it out, interesting. He's gonna bank it out, play safe. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Did you enter the mini? Are you playing in the mini? How much?
20.
Oh, that's not bad. What's the race?
3.
No handicaps? 3 is kind of short for 20 though.
Single elimination.
Single, yeah, it's got to be like at least race to 4, at least. Race to 3 feels like it's like a coin toss. I guess it's still better than playing the VLTs though. Yeah, I missed what happened on that table. I won't show me. Who won the table on table 2, guys? Any guys know who won the table or the rack on table 2? Who was playing there? Blake.
Hey Blake, did you win? Did you win? Lost.
Oh, absolutely, no problem.
So it's 1-0 for Better Than Fred's. Okay. Got it. Nice little cut coming up here on the main table. Very nice, very nice. Good angle here too on the 14 ball to come back down for the 8. Carrie Curtainback says, hard to pay attention to both tables. Yeah, I know, I'm telling you. That's why I don't like the side-by-side split screen. Like, you have to focus on one, but then when that guy takes the shot, you look at the other one. You know, and then when that guy finishes shooting, you look at the other one. Or if you're really into that first table, then you just, when the other guy in the first table is not shooting, you take a little glance on the right. But you can't really keep track of what's going on. You just got to figure out who stripes and solids there. for me, I look away, I look at my screen, I look up, and like, what happened? Oh my god! And they had 3 tables in the last match. That was a challenge. I felt like the Karate Kid when he was trying to do the chopsticks catching the fly. That was me trying to figure out what was going on the table. I'm better than Fred's. Is up 2 games. Got Dan Clark on table 2 right now. And he's playing against Robert. Then we have Jindy coming up right now on the main table on the left, playing against Kevin Martin. Jindy is from Team Better Than Fred's. We're coming from Grand Prairie, Alberta. So far off to a good start. We're in the first 2 games. Dan Clark doing his work on table number 2 right now. So because you guys have a hard time following the table, I'm going to do my best to be a little bit sharper on the commentary for you, okay? I'm going to try to guide you to pay attention to the tables the way I pay attention to the tables. And in return, all I want is for you guys just to like the stream. If you guys actually are going to enjoy it, if after a few minutes you're like, you know what, this ain't that bad because the commentary matches the hard time trying to figure things out. If it does, then you guys can share the stream too. All right, 2-0. Dan's still at the table. He's shooting the stripes on table 2. Table 2 is the one on the right, okay? Let's just get that straight. The main table that I always say the main table is the one on the left, or table number 1. Makes the shot on the 12 on table 2. He's got position on the 9. 8 ball goes to the bottom right corner, so he just has to make this to the pocket and come off the rail gently. Jindy's going to break on table number 1, and I think he came out dry. Kevin Martin coming to the table now. He's trying to work things out. Dan Clark played this shot to the corner, and the cue ball overran a little bit, so it's left him a back cut on the 8 ball now. He's got the option to make the shot to the bottom left corner also right now. And he's going to come up short. He tensed up a little bit there. Just a little bit. Playing against Robert, and Robert is trying to take a look at the table right now while Kevin's taking a look at the table on table number 1. Looks like Kevin's made up his mind. Makes the solid to the side, which I believe was the 4 ball. He's got the 1 and the 7 sitting in the top left corner. Speaking of the 1, Robert just made the 1 ball to the corner on his table. Got options to make the 7 ball now on table number 2. Kevin's looking to make the combination on table 1. Makes the combination, gets lined up here for the next shot. He's got to figure out how to get the finish here because the 5 ball doesn't have a pocket. Well, it does, but it's not easy to get to that pocket or to get the shape for that pocket. I feel like I'm on a game show and I'm being challenged to come up with my best commentary game. I'm being tested. So Robert makes the 5 on the right side. He's trying to get the breakout, but he just missed it. Draws a shot on the 3 ball. He's going to take it. Kevin came up short on his table, so Jindy's coming back into play. He's got a decent table to work with here too, but he's got to break out. I think it's the 10 ball just below the 5. And then he's got the 15 ball to the right, just below to the right on the 3 ball. Those 2 balls he's got to break out. You can get 1 right now while getting shape for the 13. Looks like he's going to try to get it now instead of with the 13. Made the shot to the corner. He still has a pocket now for that. Oh, I thought that was the 10 ball. That's a 14 ball sent below the 5. Robert's facing a tough situation here on the table to the right, table 2. He's got the 4 ball with a cut shot. And he's kind of in a situation where he wants to make it, but in case if he doesn't make it, he's going to want to play this with speed so he doesn't leave an easy 8. Other than that, he's going to make the shot with the pace to get the shape on the 8. And then it just comes down to whether or not he makes the shot. And he did. That was a nice shot. Just missed the scratch on the side. Makes the 8 ball. He gets the point. 3-0. Back to table number 1. Jindy is on this table. Can't do much with his 15 ball, but he doesn't have many options right now. He's going to make the shot to the bottom left corner first and then likely try to get the shape for the 14 because that's an easier target than trying to get the breakout on the 15. I think what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to try to make this, what is this, the 12? No, the 10 ball. Try to make the 10 ball and then come around off the 3 cushions for the 14, then take the cue ball up and set up for a bank side on the 15. He's going to go for a bank right now. Oh, and he's going to make it, but he lost the cue ball. Damn. Damn. You see that last highlight? I forgot. Yeah, that was a good shot for the shape on the 8. Just missed the scratch. All right, so Kevin's got a ball in hand here on table number 1. Should be able to get the finish. Just has to, keep the nerves calm and try to relax. I'm glad you appreciate it, Trisha. I do my best to promote the game and to promote the players that play the game whenever I'm streaming. So for me, the replays was an important thing, and I enjoy watching their shots after. I do all my work by myself, all the graphics, everything that I do it's all me. Studied hard and dedicated myself through my passion, and here I am. Traveling around, trying to figure out how to promote the game as best as I can. I wish I could play some pool though, man. I want to play on these tables. I was shooting against Johnny Triple P earlier, Pompey. Shot a couple of racks with him, but it wasn't enough, It just kind of got me itching for some more. All right, so he's overrun the cue ball a little bit here on the table on the left. He's going to have a back cut now. Yeah, it's the only thing. Well, there's a possibility for a reverse bank corner to the top left corner, but it's a little bit harder to hit. Though if you practice the shot from this angle and you learn it, it's a great shot to learn. It makes it a little bit easier than taking the cut. But I like the cut. I'm comfortable with it. I think he is too. He was comfortable with it, but he just came up short. Didn't show any signs of nerve or anything like that. There was no body movement. Just missed the shot, that's all. That's a sign of good fundamentals. Matt says I should come out for Vancouver Island Championships. You never know, man. That'd be cool. Sure. The only way to kind of, get them to see that you guys are enjoying the stream, though, is through you guys liking the stream. So if you guys like the stream, then they'll see that, okay, lots of people like the stream. There was lots of views. People are enjoying it. They might call me back. I like Ted and the way he does things for the organization, and I like his vision for the future. So I'm proud to be a part of things and to be able to help him out. And to be here and to be able to stream this event for everybody that's out here enjoying this competition. I miss my peeps at home, Manitoba, my family, and my pool community, but having a good time out here, feeling like I'm at home as well. I just, I don't know, wherever I go when it's for pool, I just enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. And most of the places I go to, I never get to see anything. Jump shot coming up here on table number 1. And he makes it. What a shot. Very nice. Gets tough on the 8-ball, though. That was a nice shot. Robert Giroux trying to get the finish here on table number 2. Doesn't get what he wanted. This is a nice jump shot on the left side. Got a little bit unfortunate on the shot, it didn't go good, so it makes you a little nervous. We'll see if he can make it this time around. Seems focused on the shot. He's gonna go for the bank. I thought he was gonna go for the cut there. Gonna go for the bank, is gonna come up short. That's gonna turn the table over to Gindi, who is gonna have a chance to be able to continue this lead for his team. They're currently up 3-0. Race to 11. Grand Prairie in the house, looking for the win.
3 spots left in the last minute.
It's gonna be good. 4-0. Table number 2. Got some head shaking going on. Okay, so this would be Jamie on this table. And Jamie's playing against Rob Giroux. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it happens, Carrie. You're right. She says, ouch on table 1. Paul Latorno, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cody McCory, Daniel Long, welcome to the stream. Serena King puts up 10 points, or the hands up for Jamie. Instant replay for Robert, says Serena King. And so if you guys enjoy the highlights, I'm going to try to put a reel of highlights at the end when this is almost all done. But every day so far, whatever day, I haven't put all the highlights up, I put some of the highlights up. Now I'm starting to feel like I should put all of them up, though, because a couple of people asked me, hey, what about my highlight? And I was like, well, I just wanted to go with the top 3, and then I was like, the top 1. And so now I feel bad that I didn't do all the highlights. I might go do the other highlights also. It's a little tough, though, because we finish here. As soon as we finish here, I go to the hotel room, and usually if there's enough time, if my family's up, I'll call them, try to talk to them for a little bit. And then from there, I don't have much time to sleep, but I'll try my best to do the highlight reels for you guys, so that way you guys can enjoy them. Last night I had a little bit extra time, so I took care of day 1, day 2, and day 3. If you guys want to check out those highlights, you can check them out on the CCS, Canadian Q Sports Association Facebook page. Robert Giroux has a nice highlight reel on that one. I called him Dan Giroux up until recently. I had no idea his name was Robert. Gonna come up short on the stripe. Gonna come up short on the leaves on table 2. And Rod's gonna have to figure something out here. He's got a moment available here to play it safe or to come up with something creative like a reverse bank side on the 7 maybe. Jump shot on the 1 will be okay also. You can even try to play a billiard cannon, no, I guess it's called a billiard, off the 7, cue ball off the 7 towards the 1 and pop the 1 in the bottom right corner. 3 different options you got. If you're going to play safety, you have to slightly kiss the 7 ball on the left side, get the cue ball to come over to the left side, and leave pretty much like a bank corner for your opponent. He's going to make the bank. Great shot. He's going to have to come up with something clever here once again, though, because he doesn't have much on the 1. Definitely a nice bank. Just playing. Not bad. So Jamie will come up to the table. He could maybe swerve his way around this 8-ball, but that's a pretty tough mass 8 to do. You can see some of the 9s, so you can just try to play safety, and I think that's what he's going to try to do. Just kiss it gently, go up table, and try to keep it straight so you don't give him anything. Yeah, well, that's not going to work. I mean, it might work. We'll see. Robert will come up to the table now. Formerly known as Dan. We had Chuck Norris in the house last night too with Mike Abu. He Chuck Norris everyone in the A division. Nobody had a chance. They all came out bruised up. He's got a couple of highlight reels, or a couple of highlight shots on the day 3 highlight reel. If you guys go check it out. And if you guys go check out those highlight reels out there, make sure you guys give me a like out there if you're enjoying it, okay? I'd appreciate it. Unless you guys don't like it. If you guys don't like it, then whatever, man. That's what happened on that table now. This thing is always trying to rewind back 10 minutes. All right, so it is 4-1. I have to go talk to Ted real quick. Blake looks to have kind of push this 13 ball over to a spot where he might have to bank this. He could maybe cut it still. Yeah, he's looking at the 7 ball. You can use it for cushion. Yeah, good thinking. Makes the 8. Gets his team on the board again. Just a tip, down by 2. Dan Clark playing on table number 2 on the right. He's waiting for an opportunity. Playing against... second match would have been against Devon. So just a tip on table number 2. They get a chance. Better Than Fred's, I think, are breaking next on table 1. Oh, maybe not. So it looks like it's Kevin and Robert on table number 1. Kevin from Just a Tip is going to be breaking. Dan Clark on table number 2. Trying to work out the puzzle now. You can play this shot to the side and roll the cue ball up a little bit to set up for the 3 ball on the right side middle pocket. From there, he should be able to get set up. Well, actually, he's a little tough from there. From there, he's got to try to fall forward to get onto the 4 ball. If he opens it up, that'd be better, though. He's going to go around everything, but I think he's got a shot on the 2 ball. Maybe not. Maybe not. Opportunity maybe for the 3 ball to the side. Back cut, coming off 3 rails, trying to get back into that 5 and 2. Unless he's got the 2 ball. If not, then he's looking at a combination. Yeah, he's looking for a combination. Basically got to cut this ball like as if you're splitting in between the other 2 solids. It's going to come up just short of it. I think he's left him the shot on the 13. If not, he's got a shot on the 11 for sure. Table 1 looks like a little bit of a mess. Makes the shot to the corner. He's got the shot on the 13. He also has a shot on the 14. It's up to him to decide which one to take. Either way works, to be honest. But kind of like taking the 13 and the 14. Then you draw off the 14 for the 8. But the 8's a little tight too. Bottom right corner. Walked around the table to take a look. Looks like he likes the plan, and we're going to go with it. Now, this shot would normally be uncomfortable in most tables because the pockets are raised slightly. But on a Predator table, it's flush, so it doesn't affect you at all. And it didn't affect him at all. They'll take that game 5-2. Better Than Fred's in the lead by 3. Kevin Martin on table number 1 from Just a Tip. Charles Leclerc says, go, go, go. Serena King wants to know, where is Just a Tip from? They are from Calgary. Mixed group of players and friends that live here in Calgary. Sean Balakowski, how you doing? Welcome back. Come on, Bateman, says Kathy St. Germain. Jindy. Okay, got you. Jindy. Like Jen. Jindy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Serena says, attaboy, Devin. Trisha says you have a bunch of Fred supporters in here right now. Right on, right on. Well, Grand Prairie in the house, you know. They're making some noise on the table and off the table. Shot to the corner is good. He opens up his stripe. Yeah, I think he's got a shot on the 9-ball also. Rack number 9 on table number 2 coming up. Robert Giroux against Jindy Bain. Smash and break. He's going to have some options for solids and stripes. And I'm not sure what I would take on that table. Kind of, yeah, it's a tough table. I'm leaning towards the high ball, but it's really tough to get everything opened up on high ball, so I might take low ball on that table. Looks like Kevin Martin has made the 9-ball on table number 1. He's got a long shot on the 15. I don't know if he's going to be able to roll this up and be able to control the cue ball well enough for the setup on the finish. Robert will try the shot to the corner on the 2-ball, and he'll miss it. So Jindy will get a chance here to get his team going a little bit further. They're currently up by 3. Chance to be able to get up by 4. Kevin Martin on table number 1 seems to overrun the cue ball a little bit, which I thought was going to be a hard thing to do to control the cue ball there. And he's going to have to make the shot and just focus on making the shot. Makes the shot to the corner. You can see the 8-ball. It goes to the top right corner. This is to get his team within 2. Jindy Bain on table number 1. Trying to work out the puzzle himself right now. Even though he has an opportunity here, it's a really tough table. Going to make the shot though. Nice shot. And Kevin Martin's going to make the 8-ball on table number 1. So just a tip, down by 2. Jindy with his nice little creative shot here. 3-ball combination up. The 8-ball is sitting just above these 2 stripes, so he still needs to find a shot for that 4-ball, and it's going to be tough to do. But I mean, if he can get to the 5, then he can get to the 4. That's where everything kind of lies. But once he gets to the 4, he doesn't really have a shot on the 8, so he's got to break that out also. And to be able to do that, the only option I see is being able to find that shot on the 4-ball to the top right corner with the perfect angle to get the 8-ball out. And to me, that's a tough accomplishment. It all kind of starts here with the shot on the 6-ball. He's got to take it to the side and then come off the 3 cushions to set up for the 5-ball. This is a bit of a challenging shot because he's close to the rail. And he's got to let this go a little bit. So there's going to be a little bit of body movement. Yeah, he popped his shoulder up a little bit on that one. Avoids a scratch though, so that's not too bad. And the lead was actually pretty good. He hasn't left him anything to shoot at. So if you're going to miss a shot, this is the way you want to miss it. Kind of a small little lucky break here for Grand Prairie team. Better than Fred's. Rack number 10 is going down here on the left side. We got Sunil playing against, is it Jamie? Sunil from Just a Tip is breaking. Makes the ball to the side there. Gets a good spread. Options there for solids and stripes, and they both look pretty good. Hard to decide which one is better. I actually like the low ball a little bit better, just slightly, because the breakout on the 4 is a little bit easier than the breakout on the 11. But I don't know, the 15's available for the breakout there on the side too. Or not the 15, the 14. See what he decides to do. Back to table number 2. We got Jindy at the table. He's taking a look to see if he can see the 5. 4 ball's a little awkward, but he's taking a look to see if he can do that. I'm wondering if he can maybe just try to like cannon the 4 off the 9 to the top right corner. If you can see the 5, that's obviously the better choice. Can't jump here for the 6 ball. You can do a kick shot for the 5, just play safe. You could go for the kick shot for the win on the 5, but since you don't have a shot on the 4, it's kind of pointless to do it. The only thing will work is if you can make this 5 and get it into the 4 ball. Open it up. He's going to play safety. Smart shot. No need to rush it, right? Take your time, work things out. Trisha says he's going to play safe. Know him well, obviously. He seems like a very disciplined player. But I don't know, right? Like I got to watch him play a little bit more before I decide, before I make a judgment of character. Paul Latorno says, let's go, Frenchie Robert Dubé. It's Baines. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I might know the guy. Yeah, it sounds like you might know him. Is it safe to assume you're the wife? You seem to know his game pretty well, too. Must be a huge supporter, which is nice. Playing safety back. And he's going to open up the shot here on table 2. So Robert will try to work this table out now. He's over around the cue ball a little bit here, though. Still has a shot to the side. It should be okay from scratching, but definitely a little bit more challenging than you want. It's going to be a ball in hand on table number 1, so Jamie from Better Than Fred's will get a ball in hand and work this out. Definitely a little bit easier when we get a ball in hand, man. Huge shot to the side from Robert, but he gets horn hooked. He's looking for the shot, though. He's got a shot to the side. He's going to follow that up with that shot. A great shot once again. He's got a shot on the 9 ball now. Makes the shot on the 9 as well. He's got the shot to the side and the finish right in front of him. Easy peasy, he says. Just the tip, down by 1. They're fighting back. It's a race to 11. This is a nice little shot here to the side. Smooth, too. Just avoided the scratch. Playing the save. A really nice safety, too. This is tough to jump, tough to hit. Let's put him in a good spot. I mean, he's got a off the side rail kick shot. He's got a little bit of a off the top rail spin kick shot. Jump shot maybe, but really tight. Stream is lagging a little bit. I can't do nothing about it. It's okay though, it's still working. If it lags for a second, just trust it's gonna fix itself right away. Because it's not like a drop signal, it's just it drops down to 0, so it actually drops the signal completely, but it comes right back up right away. And so you feel like you'll feel a little bit of a lag for like a split second or 2. Smash and break on table number 2 from Dave. He's going to make the 6 ball, and he's got a shot on the 1. Also a shot on the 11 ball. And choose what he wants here. I like high ball here on this one. I think he's going to have to start off with the 11 ball. Problem is that if he starts off with the 11 ball, he's going to have to do a combination out of the 15 or the 15 to the 12 or the 14 to the 13. Yeah, he's going to go behind, low ball instead. I don't know if this 2 goes past that 12, but he's going to have to try. He doesn't have much else. Well, I guess he's got that 3 ball. He's not looking at the 3 ball. He wants that 2 ball. Missed shot on table number 1 by Jamie. He's going to turn the table over to Sunil. He missed the 2 ball. I didn't think the 2 ball went. Thought it was too tight. On a valley table, that would have gone in for sure. You could have cheated off the rail, but on a Predator, you can't really cheat the rail. Not without killing the spin first and hitting it with the right pace. I think tonight I'm gonna try to work on trying to figure out how to cheat the pocket. And then I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow how to cheat the pocket on a Predator. I'm gonna try different scenarios and then show you guys if we can. He's stuck with a combination now. Should be a nice shot if he can make it. The good thing about it is that he can follow the cue ball through and set up for the 12 ball after this. He's gonna miss the shot though, a little bit too hard. And the leave is gonna be okay. The leave's not too bad. He's left him the 3 ball, but he's gonna have to work for the rest of the balls on the table. And he's gotta break out the 7. So David walking at the table right now, trying to take a look at things. Looks like the 3 ball is the only choice he's got, so he's gonna take it. I don't know if I got the right score. I gotta go keep track, go find out. I don't think I have the right score, but I'll go find out. I'll be right back. Score is 5-5. Trying to play safe, not bad. I mean, you can see the stripes, but he hasn't really given him anything. Now Dan knows that he doesn't have anything on the 7 ball, so he's just going to try to ride this one out. Ties up the 7 ball a little bit more yet. Now if that 7 ball is not frozen to the rail, you can just try to hit it slowly for, tap, leave nothing there. If not, he's going to have to shoot up table. If he tries to take the shot to the side, he might scratch on the corner, depending on the pace that he puts on it. So to make the shot to the side, he's just going to come up short of that pocket, so he'll be okay. And now this is interesting because it's worked out for him to be able to have a shot on the 4 ball with a nice little draw angle to maybe be able to come off the cushion and crash into that 12 and 7 to open it up. He doesn't have to break out the 7 too much. He just needs to run through that 12 ball hard enough just to push the 7 ball forward. Then he needs a little luck to make sure that the cue ball clears to be able to give him the shot on the 7. Might play this through and try to break it out that way. Oh yeah, nice shot. Very nice breakout. Makes the 7 to the corner. He's got a shot on the 8. It's pretty straight, so this will be a little bit of a challenge also. Just gotta keep his cool here, limit the body movement, and stay down on the shot. Oh, he's going to do a great job of making the shot to the corner. Better than Fred's, takes the lead again, 6-5. It's a battle on this table. There are warriors in effect, and they're doing their best to put on a show on this table. Looking for a back cut on the corner, and he makes a great shot to the corner. What a shot. He's got a chance here still. That was a nice shot. This was a tough cut. He made it look easy. A little bit of luck there by hitting the stripe, but he opened up his table. Trying to work things out here now. Looks like he still has a shot on the 4-ball. Oh, he didn't, so he goes for a bank, and he's going to come up short. Oh, man, and now that 15 ball is blocking that pocket, so, you know, we're going to leave that 15 ball here if you're Kevin on table number 1. He's got an option here to go to the side for either left or right. Personally, the shot on the right's a little bit easier, and I feel like I can control the pace for the 14 ball, so that's the one that I would shoot. And if not, I would play it up a little bit and just set up shape for the 10. Yeah, so he's got the option here for the 10 or the 14. But the 14 is a better option because you need to kind of clear the path for the finish. And you can't do that without moving that 14 ball. You can play this through or just draw it back. So he's going to play it through. A little bit too much pace, but he's got that 15 ball sitting down there that he can get rid of. I don't know if he really wants to get rid of it, but once you get rid of it, you got to commit to finishing the table. If you don't, you're going to give the table up. Oh, he's going to scratch. It's going to be a foul. All right, so I believe this is Devin coming up to the table now from Better Than Fred's. Ball in hand is always a great opportunity, but you need to figure out what to do with it in this situation. He could just play a safety. He can go for the breakout here. It's up to him. I wouldn't mind playing the safety here, to be honest. Just spread them out a little bit to make it easier. He's going to try to break it out. It's not a bad choice. I mean, if you open them up good, you're good, but it's a little risky. You know, you're hoping for a good result. Yeah, there's the risk right there. Scratches off the solid, and he's going to turn the table over back to Kevin. Robert misses the shot on table number 1, and Robert from Better Than Fred is coming to the table now on table number 2. Sorry, did I say number 1? Not table 2. This is a lot of extra work having to do this split screen, David Wilson, if you're still watching. I hope you're still watching, man, because this whole mess started with you. I was doing picture-in-picture, and I was happy in my world. Then I decided to do split screen, and ever since then, like, my head's been spinning around in circles. This is going on over here, and that's going on over there. This is going on over here. I'm getting googly-eyed. Gonna look like one of those things that have those googly eyes. I can't remember the name of them now. Kevin's gonna win that game. Ties up the match. They're in a battle. They're in a battle. Race to 5 between these teams. Right, so are both Roberts French? Is this like a French Robert war? My name is Robert. I had another friend of mine, his name is Robert. He's from Montreal. Really cool guy. Super funny. He couldn't speak English, right? So he can speak a little bit of English, but he has like a really thick French accent. But he's a French guy, right? And even though he couldn't really speak English, this guy, like, he's just hilarious. Every time you're around him, he's just absolutely hilarious. With the language barrier, he still makes you laugh, and you know, he's a funny guy. But he had a thick accent, and he said, Robert. I'm Spanish, so I can roll my R's too. I'm okay with it. I think we roll our R's a little bit more than the French do. No offense to the French. Charles Leclerc says, yes, I agree. Brett Lawrence Jean says, Devin got super unlucky, but should have played the safety, I think. Yeah, I think so too. He should have. It was too risky. I mean, if you open it up, it looks like a great shot, you know, and you get a little bit of confidence from that. But because there's always a little bit of a risk, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get a shot to follow up with to begin with, I felt like the safety was the better option. Smash and break on table number 1. Jindy is looking for some action. The 7's going to give it to him. He's got an open table. Not many options for stripes, though. Looks like he's going to be forced into solids. Looks like Robert's going to have a chance here to play the 7. Trina Latondre, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Charles Leclerc says, beauty to get there, but a little risky. Yeah, I know it was. You know, like, the safety wasn't that bad. I mean, even if your opponent hit the ball, whatever, you still had everything split open. You had a chance to win no matter what. So when you're playing pool and you have these situations where, like, you feel like you can make that nice shot, but at the same time you see the possibility of a safety, try to be more aware of the opportunity that you can gain from playing the safety. Though the nice shot is always good to look at, and you feel like a champ when you make it, when you come up short, you feel the pain. Why feel the pain when you can just make your opponent feel the pain when you lock them up behind the ball? And I mean, there's nothing better than when you come up to the table, you play a safety, and then you walk away from the table and your opponent starts walking around the table scratching his head, man. He's just looking around like, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? I love that look. That's why I play safeties. But I never do it intentionally. I'm not that guy that goes out of his way for a safety. But if I see an opportunity for a win that makes it a little bit easier, you know, by getting a ball in hand or locking up my opponent and forcing him in a situation, I know that I should be taking that opportunity. And I don't know, I'm just below a 600 Fargo rate, but I have like a 700 plus knowledge. So I feel like I play at that mentality like the top players do. And most of them, when they have a situation where the table's a little tight, they won't force the situation if they don't have the natural breakout or a good, decent chance at the breakout. They'll always find a safety instead. And those are the guys that I lose to. So when you lose to them long enough times, you know, you start learning how not to lose to them. You got to fight back, fire with fire, and that's how they play. The only way to win is by fighting back the same way. And it's not like they're really fighting. They're surviving. They understand how to survive better than most. Make the right options. Hungry like the wolf. That's what these guys are right now. They're hungry like the wolf. Charles says, good crack there, Jindy. And he says, the sense of despair when the cue ball has 2 seconds left before it hides, and we all know it. Yeah, I hate that moment too. But, you know, like I've always had a pretty good mentality since I tried to be a pro a few years ago, just before COVID. And so I trained like a pro, you know, 5 to 8 hours a day. I would put 3 hours minimum on the snooker table and then 5 hours on the 9-foot. Or I'll put 5 hours on the snooker table and 3 hours on the 9-foot. But I did it every day for like a year and a half. And my game improved that much, you know. Situations where I come up a little bit funny. But my knowledge is it's really good, and most of the times when I'm at the table, I'm making the right choices, which only comes from the experience of playing against good players and finally overcoming the hurdles of beating them. Right? And trust me, it takes a long time, but you got to keep trying. You can't sit there and train like a ninja, you know, and then suddenly come out and say, "Well, that was a nice little finish by Jindy." He's going to win that game, putting better than Fred's ahead. And once again, 7-6. They need four games for the win. Just a tip needs 5. It's hard to predict how the table is going to roll, but when you're playing on a faster table, it's, in my opinion, my personal advice to you is if you're playing on a fast table, try to limit the amount of times that you slow roll a shot. Instead, just be more comfortable on playing through off the cushion first. You know, it's going to be a little bit more faster of a shot, or a little bit more power on the shot. But in the end, you're going to get rewarded a little bit more because you're going to learn how to play off the rails slightly. On the table here, on the Predator table, it's a little bit hard to play off the rails generally because when you hit that first rail, it kind of acts like a regular rail. But when it hits that second rail, it picks up speed. So it always has you kind of guessing when you're playing like 2-rail safety shot, or even if you're playing like a 3-rail shape shot. You know, it's hard to measure that out. So that's the spots where like the more advanced players kind of run into trouble every now and then. But when you're in that situation, then all you got to try to do, oh, yeah, it's unfortunately scratched here. All you got to try to do is try to find the positive side of the shot versus the negative side of the shot. So the negative side of the shot is where if you end up anywhere on that side, you're going to be having the hardest shot, or you may not have a shot. That will be considered the negative side of the shot. The positive side of the shot is where you're allowed to be able to make the shot from whatever, from that point all the way to the left or that point all the way to the right. That gives you your positive area, your safe zone, right? So as long as you get within that area, you have an opportunity. So when you play on fast tables, you're playing fast-paced shots, coming off the cushions, try to find that general area. You know, don't try to be perfect, because when you're perfect, you're going to get burnt more. This table won't treat you well. Robert ties up the match over there, 7-7.
I do, but I can't. Because like it's 7-7, race to 11, so there are 4 racks. That could be over in like 10 minutes. I could be out there, so I can't. I'd rather wait till it's done, because then I'll have like 10 minutes waiting in between, 15 minutes waiting between.
I'll just go and touch this. I can roll another one.
Yeah, no.
All right. Gary Quinney, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Devin Bateman says, I was so focused on the breakout, tunnel vision. Well, good for you, man. You know, you have to focus on it, I guess. But I'll tell you right now, Devin, since you're playing, one of the things that I'm going to say is you shouldn't be watching the stream when you're playing on a tournament or at the table, on the TV table. Because when you start watching, this is the number one thing that happens, is that you might miss a shot, and then you right away run to the phone to see what people say, right? And so then after that, you start thinking about what people are saying when you're making your shots, whether they're great shots or you know, tough shots. When you make a great shot, you're thinking about, like, they're gonna think, oh, that was amazing, and that made up for that miss, and then you miss. You know what I mean? Watch out for that mentality. It's the one thing that kills players in the end. Tournament level is the mentality. So the best way to kind of stay away from that, you know, breakdown mentality is just to be more focused on the game itself. Stay away from your phone. You know, you can talk to your teammates and stuff, but the more time that you have to be resetted and focused for the next time you come up to the table, the better you're going to be able to compete. And the less you worry about the people that are watching the stream, the better you're going to be able to play as well, because you're not going to care. You know, if you come up short, you'll shake it off. If you make a great shot, you're going to make the great shot. It's all about mentality. Charles says, you're in stroke. I knew you had phenomenal knowledge and approach to the game since last October in league. Nice to see, and not surprised you're getting to the 8-ball and making it. Yeah, they're playing really well, honestly. This match is tied at 7, but the Better Than Friends has been playing a solid game. They should have been a little bit more in the lead, maybe even game over by now. Oh, he's going to miss the shot to the side. It happens. Gotta shake it off. You got to hope that your opponent's feeling a little bit of pressure and that he might give you the table back. So Blake is playing here against, I believe his name was Jamie. And Dave is playing against Kevin. So Better Than Fred's on table 2 shooting right now. Just the Tip shooting on table 1. Great shot to the corner. You've got options here for the 9 or the 11. I'm talking about table 1. Going to miss the 9 ball, and he's going to give the opportunity here for Jamie to be able to steal this game. Comes in tight on his work now. You have to come up with a good shot. David has made the 9. He's ended up really tough on this table. Not sure what he's going to do from here. He's going to have to play safe or at least try to put the cue ball in a spot where it's going to be a little bit harder for his opponent to make a ball. James got an interesting shot challenge here. Oh, he's going to make it. What a shot. Challenging 8 ball coming up. He's just going to call it in there. I think he's got to work this one out. Check out this shot, though. This was a nice tight cut. Wow, what a shot. And, well, we have to come up with something now. You're not necessarily in a do-or-die situation, though, because your opponent has a tough table still. You could just try to opt to play safety here instead. Just leave him a long shot on the 11 towards the 9 so he doesn't have a shot. So just bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail in a straight line with the 11 and 9. He can't take the shot that's sitting by the side pocket because it's too close to the horn. So he's going for the shot, though. He's going to miss it. And it's going to be a foul. Telling you, man. Sometimes you just got to be safe. So this is going to be a good opportunity now for Blake from Just the Tip to be able to get his team ahead. His teammate Kevin is on table number 2 right now, and he's got a chance to be able to back him up on it. Going to miss the shot to the corner on table 2, though. That's going to bring Dave back, and he's got a nice opportunity now. Blake is going to make the 9 to the corner. He's going to have a shot on the 8 ball. Going to make the shot. He's going to get his team ahead, 8-7. Just the Tip takes the lead. Tries to make the 10 to the corner, and he does not make it. Ties up the 10 to the 4, though, so he might get another opportunity here. Kevin's got to figure things out. On table number 1 on our left, we're going to have Robert Giroux playing against Devin. What is Devin's last name? Bateman. Get him, Jamie, said Kathy. Jaboinker, says Charles. Ooh, that was a little wiggly shot on table number 2, but it went in the pocket. He's got to figure out how to break out here for the 4 ball. You finally get a break?
Taking a break.
Taking a break.
Brother. 2 things.
Hang on a second.
1, very nice mouse pad.
Yeah.
2, can I take all these empties?
I was going to take them, but if you want to, yeah, thanks, man.
I
That's why I crush them like that, so that way they're easier for me to just to pick them up and throw them away.
Or are you going to take them home or
No,
put them in
I'm
there?
going to throw them in there, yeah.
If that's the case, I'll take them.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And any garbage?
Not really. Well, no, not really.
Yeah,
I'll take care of it after. Thanks, man. Oh, he's going to miss the shot to the corner on table 2. A turnover, but a lucky leave. Turnover with a lucky leave. And Devin thought that Rob had come up dry, but Rob had made a shot, so Rob will come to the table and try to work on this table now. Can he make the 11 on table 2? Oh, yeah, he can make the 11. He's going to be tough here, though. He's going to have to play a safety here, no choice. Tough safety, too. Not so much to hit the ball, but to hold the pace of the white ball. Makes the shot to the side on table 1. He's got the 5 ball available now. It's almost better for him to move that stripe out of the way just so he can open up the pocket for the 1 ball. But if he tries to do that, he may not have a shot. He might have to shoot the 1 ball. So kind of pointless to try to break out that opening or open up that pocket for the 1 ball when you're going to be stuck taking it the other way. If anything, you just be playing shape for the 1 ball to the bottom left corner or shape for the left side middle. Well, he's got a situation at the table now. The 1 ball doesn't have a pocket except for the right side middle or the bottom left corner. So he's in tight on that table now. So you can maybe shoot the 7 ball, so he's going to try to do that. It's going to come up short, though. He's going to leave the shot here for Devin to the corner on the 13. He's got a really nice open table now, so he can try to work this out slowly, shot by shot. He's got a chance to be able to tie up the game for his team. Kevin Martin on table 2. He's got the 3 and the 5 left. He's got a chance to be able to get his team ahead by 1 more game. All he's got to do is make these last 2 balls and get the shape on the 8. Natural path, but he's got to make the shot. He's going to come up short. Didn't come up short on the leave, though. He's left nothing here for Dave. And he's going to have to do a kick shot. All-in kick shot. He's going to make the kick, and he's going to get a good reply here. Not too bad. Kevin's going to be challenged. I think a part of the cue ball is actually hooked on the horn. Devin has to make a shot to the corner here on table number 1 to continue. Well, I guess he had the shot on the side too. All right, so he's got a good chance here to clear up the table now. The only challenge he's got to have is from the 11 to the 8, but it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. As long as he plays the right position here on the 9 for the next shot, gets the proper angle, he should be okay. Kevin misses the 5 on table number 2. So David taking on the shot to the corner now. Needs to get the shape for the 8 for the finish. Makes the shot with confidence. Cue ball's coming up close to the 8. He's going to have a shot. Oh no, Devin misses the stripe to the corner for the chance for the win. But David doesn't. He'll finish the shot and he'll win the game for his team, tying up the match at 8. 8-8 is the score. Race to 3 between these teams now. It is a battle. I've said it a few times already. It's a battle. And this is just the qualifier rounds. I mean, wait till tomorrow and Sunday to the serious stuff. You're going to see nothing but crazy shots, crazy safeties, pressure matches, intense battles. It's going to be a great weekend of pool here in Calgary, Alberta. Pressure is on now for both teams because every win it matters more and more now. Trying to make the shot to the side, but he was thinking about a two-way, so that's why he kind of played it that way. And I don't know, he's got options here. He can play the shot for the bank, or he can play the shot with the intention of the bank while playing a safety. For that, he would have to get the cue ball to the right side of the table just by the 8-ball. A little risky, though, because you'd be playing with a scratch. Yeah, there you go. Make the shot instead. Nice shot. It's going to make the 8 as well. Gets his team back in the lead again. Better than Fred's, leading by 1, 9-8. Oh, did I not update the score? Yeah, I think it's 9-8. I'll go confirm just in case, though, you know, because sometimes I slip. Nicely done, Bateman, says Kathy St. Germain. This is almost worth crossing the 1, said Blaine. Huge win, says Brett Lawrence Jean. Absolutely. It's a massive win when you're getting down to the last few racks in the match. We have rack number 18 and 19 playing right now. Rack number 18 is playing. Rack number 19 is about to be broken. I got to confirm the scores. I'll be right back. Nine, 8. 9-8. If you're looking for a Spanish lesson, that's something else you're going to get when I stream. I'm going to say some Spanish words here and there. You want to listen in or you want to join in? No? You can still listen to the commentary, though. You don't have to say anything. You can just hear it. It may be boring. I'll just tell you right now, it might be boring. But you're going to learn. Are you a pool player as well? No? Which team are you supporting? These guys? That's your team?
So you're not supposed to be allowed to talk.
Yeah, you're not talking though. Nobody can hear you. Only I can.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, sort of. He's gonna miss the shot to the corner. Jindy on table number 1's got the shot on the 15. He's gonna open up the 9-ball a little bit, but he's gonna end up really tough here. So Neil on table number 2, trying to work things out as well. He's got a bit of a messy table. Jindy's calling the back cut here on the 11 ball. This is a tough shot to take on. Nice and elegant on that one. Very nice shot. And now he's got another challenging shot. He's got to try to make this shot to the side pocket. From there, he's got to try to come over to the right side and set up on the 9 and 14. Let's take a look at that last shot. This is a nice little cut. Great cut. Another one. One more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he's going to make it. He's going to come up and get a little kick on the 13 ball, which is going to help him. That's your husband there, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good player.
Yes.
It's good. It's good that you let him play.
Huh?
It's good that you let him play. I always say if you find a woman that lets you play pool, you should marry her.
Well, because I'm playing pool too. So.
Oh, you play pool too? Okay. Do you guys play partners ever? Yeah, Scotch doubles, yeah. A lot of fighting, yeah. No divorce though, so that's good. Still a team.
Not married yet.
Oh, not married yet. Oh. Well, you got to work on your game then. You got to get better.
Yeah. Long way to go.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like Jindy's trying to figure out here the finish. He's got a shot on the corner. What's that?
Really how you stand like this. It's hot.
Oh yeah, it's hard. Yeah, yeah. And I do it all day long. I do it all day long too, so my ears just get crazy hot, right? Yeah. All right, so Sunil's still trying to work things out on his table. Jindy's got a chance on this table, but I don't know if he's got anything on the 14 ball. Oh, he just missed the bank. Nice try. So a turnover is going to bring Robert from Better Than Freds to the table. He's got a chance to be able to help his team and get on the hill first, and this table is really nice. He's got a great opportunity in front of him. Just has to keep his cool and find the pockets. Sounds easier said than done. Jindy makes the shot on the 14 ball. He's got position on the 9. He's got a chance to be able to get his team on the hill or to close out the match. Looks like Robert's limited to taking the shot to the corner. Got to be careful with the decision that he makes here. I think he should try to stick to the rail to make the 3 ball next. It's going to come across though. Now the reason I didn't want to come across is because it's going to be harder for him to find a shot. And I don't think he's found the shot. I think he's left with a combination. But if he would have played that maybe a little bit harder or a little bit softer, he would have had shape on the 3, then he could have came back up table. He would have been okay for the finish. Jindy's looking good here for the finish, though. He's got a shot to the corner left in the 8 ball. Calm, cool, and collected, man. I like his style of play. Robert tries the combo, but he's going to come up short. Jindy takes a shot to the corner. It's going to come up short just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit of body movement on the shot, and it's going to cost him that shot to the corner. Blake Holmes from Just a Tip, a chance to tie up the match now for his team. So Neil from Just a Tip makes the shot to the corner. He's got a shot on the 14 ball. He's got a chance to be able to tie up the game. He makes the shot through the corner. He's got a shot to the side of the corner on the 8 ball. This is to get his team tied up. He's going to make it 9-9. We got a tied match. It's the way it's got to be. I tell you, we got a big battle here tonight. 9-9. It comes down to the last few racks. Blake Holmes with a chance to be able to get on the hill. Dan Clark breaking for the match if Blake can finish this rack. Right now he's looking like he's going to have a great opportunity to do so. Gotta watch out for pressure, you know. That's the biggest thing. Kathy St. Germain says he plays with such finesse. It's a true beauty to watch him play. Honestly, he's really, really nice player. I've enjoyed watching him play so far. Sí, compadre, says Charles Leclerc. Lisa Bateman, how you doing? Oh, just the 1 and the 5 ball, then the 8 for him to be able to get his team on the hill. Now this seems like it's a match that's worthy of a hill. It's been that way for a while now. They've been going back and forth, back and forth. Makes the 8 to the corner. They're on the hill. Smash and break on table number 2. And Dan will have a chance to be able to close out the match. Still another game remaining here, so they're going to bring their player to table number 1 right away. Yeah, you're welcome. He's got a nice little path here for the finish. Just has to figure out how to get a shot on the 9 and the 12. Well, the 10 ball's a little tough too. Making the 15 here. He's gonna have the shot at the 10 ball if he looks at it. He's got no choice but to look for it because he's kind of ran out of position. He wanted to get a little bit straighter so he can set up for the 12 ball there. So now he's gonna have to get that shape with the shot to the corner and just draw him back. Oh, he's not going to get quite the line that he was looking for, so he's going to have to try to bump this 12 ball out a little bit. Needs a little bit of luck here for the finish. Great shot to the corner. He's got the shot on the 12. The rack on table number 1 is about to get going. May not be necessary, though, if Dan Clark can finish this table. It's hard for me not to root for the guy, you know, because he bought me a nice dinner today. One of the best dinners I've ever had in my life. But better than Fred's, has been playing an incredible game, and I kind of want this one to go to the hill. Oh, he's going to make the shot. He's just going to avoid the scratch, and this is pressure now, man. You got to make the 8 ball. Cue ball's in the pocket. Both teams are watching this match, waiting to see if he's going to win it or not, which is going to add a little bit of extra pressure to him because now he expects his team to cheer for him if he makes it. A little bit of pressure. Let's see if he can deliver. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh, no. And then a turnover on the table. A chance for Jamie to come in. And to last rack, it's going to come down to Robert Giroux and David. I don't know what David's last name is. Somebody mentioned it a little bit earlier. And they're going to get going. They're going to get their match going right now, too, just in case, to relieve the pressure here from the last rack. You know, it's kind of like a good strategy, but at the same time, you know, it might backfire on you because now you're kind of relieving the pressure from Jamie on table number 2. I mean, he's got pressure because he's got to win the match. He's got to win the game, if, you know, for his team to go to the last rack. But now, if his teammate happens to get a good break and he can run that table out, it means that Jamie will be playing for the win. And now he can control the situation. Doesn't have to rush things. So an option here for Dan to be able to make a bang side for the win. This is a tough shot, especially when you got a little bit of pressure, but he missed the first one. I was going to say, I don't think he's going to miss the second one, but he ended up coming up short on that one as well. A little bit fast on that one. Seen the shoulder pop a little bit too, which changed the direction of the bank. Jamie comes up and he's looking for this combination. I don't know if he should be taking that shot because if he misses it, he's going to leave that 8 ball. Oh no, he played it over to the left. Okay, so he was smart enough to play the shot over to the left just in case. That's going to be good for him. He hasn't given him much here on the 8 ball to be able to bank it. There's a small possibility that he may be able to bank it off the bottom rail, off the 5 ball and the bottom right corner. Or sorry, off the 3 ball. But that's a really, really tough shot. However, he's got the perfect line for it. He's looking at things. He's trying to work it out. Robert Giroux on table number 1 has a ball in hand. A great opportunity for him to be able to get this game under their belt for his team. That will put everything on Dan's hands to be able to win the match. And all he's got left is the 8 ball. Kiss shot, says Charles Leclerc. Yeah, I like the kiss shot too. Off the rail kiss. He's going to go for the kick shot. For the win. Oh, he's just going to miss. He's feeling the pressure, though. You can sense it. He's feeling the pressure, man. And it's not even the pressure like they're going to lose pressure. It's like the pressure of like the excitement that the team will feel if he makes the shot. And now Jamie has a much better opportunity, but he's kind of around the cue ball here, and now he's going to have to take that 7 ball. He can take the combo if he wants, but it's a little bit missable. However, he can use that for a safety shot. 2-way, make the combo. You have a shot. Don't make the combo. You don't leave a shot. Going to miss the 7 ball. A little bounce off the rail is going to give Dan a chance to be able to make the 8 ball. He's got a chance to win the game now just by making this 8, and it's right by the pocket. Oh, no. He's going to make it. That's going to be the match. Just the Tip is going to come through and win this match. A big battle, though. It wasn't an easy one, man. It was a big battle. 11-9, the final score. And looks like David can play this out, but the match is over. It's unfortunate, though. I was rooting for Better Than Freds from Grand Prairie, Alberta, mainly because they were the only team that came out from out that way. So, you know, they told me that, and I was excited for them. And the way they played, man, they played some top-notch pool. Don't count them out yet. This is a qualifier round, so they still got more matches to go. If they get out of the bracket, which I feel like they will, you're going to see these guys coming back trying to fight for a title. They're playing that good. Don't be surprised if it's both these teams end up meeting up at the end. Could it be a preview of the championship match, perhaps? We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, so I got to find out if there's any other matches. There may not be anymore. It's 11-11. Somebody said that they were scheduling matches till midnight, but I don't think they are. But I'm going to go find out. If they are, I'll keep it going. If they're not, I'll come back and say bye-bye. If you guys are enjoying the stream, the best way to support me is by liking the stream. You can share the stream also. Liking does the job. You can also go to YouTube if you're enjoying the coverage and you want to see some more of the stuff that I do. You can find me under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it, and then you're gonna, catch me live every time I go live, whether it's for pool, for elections, for outdoor events, or even for concerts like this one that's coming up on May 26th. Night to Remember, Dwight Clapp presents 3 shows in 1. It's going to be in Selkirk. If you guys want to come check it out, message me. If you're in Manitoba, you're checking this out right now, message me if you want to find out how to get tickets. I believe they're only $20 a ticket. It's going to be a great event. You're going to enjoy it. For those of you that, join my or subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch it live. A nice little performance from 3 different people or 3 different artists plus a band. I'll be right back. I got to find out if there's any more matches. We ain't gonna take it. That's it, guys. We're not gonna take it anymore. It's gonna be it for tonight. It looks like we're done with the matches. I'm gonna get a little bit of playtime, but not for long. But I'm gonna get a little bit of playtime, so I'm gonna try to take advantage of that time. And then after that, before I leave, I'm gonna call my family, or maybe I'll call my family when I get home. But I'm gonna try to play. I got my cues out. They've been out all day, man, and I haven't played in a few days. I'm starting to feel a little bit depressed. being around everybody playing some great pool, and I don't get to enjoy it. So I'm going to get a chance to have some fun right away. Anyways, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys haven't checked out the CCS page for the highlights, go over there, subscribe to the CCS page, check out the highlights, and if you like the highlights, you can, give me a like. I have highlights for day number 1, highlights for day number 2, and highlights for day number 3. This is day number 4, and we got a lot of beautiful highlights. We're going to try to put those on a reel too. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. It's been a good time. I hope you guys will tune in again tomorrow and come check out some of the great matches we're going to have. It's qualifier round still tomorrow. Lots of matches coming up. It's going to be a great time, man. I promise you. You know what else is going to be a great time? The Moses Capel Memorial 9-Ball Pool Tournament. It is going to be going down on June 16th to the 18th at Dooley's Billiards in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan here in Canada. If you guys want to register for it, you got to call them, or not call them, you got to message them via email at kills2@gmail.com. The entry fee is $110, includes a $10 green fee, and they're guaranteeing $2,000 for first place in the men's division and $1,500 for first place in the ladies division. So a lot of money on the table there for somebody to come out and win. Speaking about coming out and win and money on the table, if you're looking to get some good quality products, you can get a hold of Gord Kerr at www.crystalpalacecus.com. You can also find him on Facebook. He can help you out with things like cases, specific shafts, cues, chalks. He's got Tom chalks, the V10, pretty decent price too. Different things you guys can get from him. Check him out if you will. And thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, by the way, if you guys have anything from Jam Up ordered, or you're looking for some of the product from Jam Up, you see me walking around sometimes through the screen. I'm wearing my Jam Up gear all the time. But if you guys want to order something from them, or maybe you guys ordered something already, or maybe you got questions on the products themselves, just message me, rod@jamupapparel.com. Best way to get a hold of me. Same thing if you want me to come out to your town and cover an event, you can message me through there if you want to, or you can message me through this one here, which is CSL Manitoba, CSL standing for Q Sports Live. That's the company that I'm a partner with for streaming. I'm out here under the CCS banner representing Ted's organization for this event because I believe in the work that he does, and I'm having a great time so far. I appreciate the invitation. Those of you that watch the stream, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for the likes and shares if you guys did like and share the stream. If you guys took the time to interact with me, I appreciate that as well. So we're done the 9-ball singles. We've done all the 8-ball singles, including the women's division. We've done the Scotch doubles, the 9-ball teams. The 8-ball teams are going strong now, the qualifier rounds. Tomorrow we come in, we'll have the B division, the A division, 8-ball teams. The C division will continue. We're going to have lots of great matches. We have the women's division, 8-ball teams coming up as well, and the 9-ball singles juniors division coming up. So lots of great action coming for you guys. I hope you guys are going to tune in to watch the stream. That's going to be it for now. I am done, man. I quit. Cinco de Mayo. It is almost over. Wait, we still got an hour. Well, we got 45 minutes. Enjoy the rest of your Cinco de Mayo. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want a message to come out, you know how to get a hold of me. Other than that, thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. It's going to be action-packed, and I'm going to be here ready to go. Hopefully not tired. I survived today, so I think I'm going to be okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.